I'm making some awesome silky body butter today. I've got my oils melting up here in the pot, and as soon as they melt nice, we're gonna get started on making the silky body butter that everybody loves. And then over here we have our water getting ready to boil here. And let's see, we got Brasco eating some treats down there. And in here I got some of my emulsifying wax and other goodies all getting together and getting happy. And when the temperatures are all right, we're going to mix these up, so just hang on just a moment and we'll get it going. Alright, I'm going to get started on this lotion here. And one thing to keep in mind, always safety, because let me tell you, one time my oils and my water got a little too hot, and kaboom, it was like a huge volcanic eruption in my kitchen. And luckily I heard, and I was pouring water into oil, because you never want to pour oil into water. So I was pouring the water into the oil, and they were too hot. They were around 212 degrees boiling temperature. And I had this huge volcanic explosion, and I could hear, I poured a little bit of water in there and I could hear it bubbling and brewing, and I started backing up and said, holy man. And I got halfway across the room and it went boom, and it exploded, and I had body butter all over the kitchen. Now, the only thing wrong with this is, for some reason, I mean, the good thing about it was, for some reason, some idea came in my head to get my safety glasses and gloves on that day, and I hadn't done that before, and I did. I didn't get hit with any of the oil, I didn't get injured or anything like that, but I sure was bummed that I wasn't taping that day, because it was epic. So here we go. We're putting the water into the oil. Like I said, water into oil only. Do not go oil into water. Bad idea. And then also make sure that you keep your water and your oils below the boiling point. The reason I went that high was because sometimes all this extra additives that you have to put in there, it takes a while to kind of, you know, mix up and break down and all that, and I didn't want it to, I thought the hotter that I get it, you know, the better that it melts, which it does, but you don't need to get that hot. So I'm just going to give this a little stir up here. And then I'm going to mix in my additives. Keep blending those. And I kind of just blend this until it seems like it's all mixed together really well, and the powder and the wax and all that are all happy together. I'm going to kick it up a notch. it's looking all happy in there, I have to get my preservative in. Gotta get my scale. Out here. And I gotta grab my preservative. I guess I didn't get that out. Alright. And then once this is my recipe here. Once I get my preservative in there, I'm gonna let this sit. Well, I take it out to my soap shop and I let it sit until it looks like it's in lotion form. And then I add my fragrance to it when it's completely cooled. As you know, if you get over that flash point, then it sometimes zaps out. It zaps out your fragrance. Sorry, I'm trying to think here and speak at the same time. Alright. Get this poured out over here. I don't know if you can see that or not, but now we're going to add our... I don't need my gloves anymore for this because we know that we were successful at not killing ourselves with a volcanic explosion. So this is my preservative going in. Let's give this a good blend. Doesn't that look just beautiful? It really is beautiful. So it appears to be just perfectly blended here. I'm going to take this out to my soap shop to rest and cool down, and then I hope to have a packaging video with this too, where I show you how I sanitize my jars and package it with the lotion and put the label on and all that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you please like and subscribe too, because we're going to have a lot more soaping videos coming up, packaging videos, and all sorts of things. And right now, my dog's eating something that I'm thinking is not dog food, so I'm going to investigate that. Bye for now. Alright, we're back and we're going to start packaging this lotion. I've already sanitized my jars and my bowl and my spatula here. So I'm getting ready to package. These are about, these are 6 ounces. And I've already used quite a bit of this big batch that I made. I made some black pepper pod body butter. I scented some with, what else did I do? I had some special orders. So I did a Viva La Juicy, and I did, oh, I made some in Flaunt, which is the same as our whipped foaming scrub. So some people are asking about getting lotion in that, so that's what I did. I've only packaged like 1,000 plus of these, so I'm pretty good at getting it in the jar and not having... Okay, see? That's instant karma right there. I just got done, I was trying to say, like, I don't make much of a mess. Yeah, right there. So anyways, generally, I'm not slopping this stuff all over the place. But that was instant karma, so now you know. That was kind of funny. So we got a bunch of big shows coming up. Our final big shows, I would say, of the season are coming up this weekend. We're doing one at a nursing home, which is new. It's on a Friday, so what the hey, right? And then we have a big, it's called Doe on the Go. Here in Wisconsin, a lot of the guys go deer hunting, and it's deer hunting opener this weekend. So the ladies go out shopping and they go out bar hopping and all that stuff. So they also have big craft shows too for holiday shopping. So we're involved in that for this weekend. We're getting there. So this one is Butt Naked. It's a tropical scent. It reminds me of like pineapple and vanilla, maybe a little mango mixed in there. It really sells well. What else is new? I'm taking an aquatics class tonight. We'll see if I live. It's a Zumba. I think it's a Zumba tonight that I'm taking. A Zumba aquatics class at the local center. And then I'm going to take regular Zumba with a friend too next week. Get our dance on. So, if this is the last video, you know I didn't make it through aquatic Zumba class. I'm only going to do a few here because then I'm going to show you how I label this. Because there's a lot of transportation in these too, I label them, and then I also put clear packing tape over that so they don't get damaged in transport, or you know, somebody gets them wet or something. Maybe they have them in the bathroom, they get damp, and the label doesn't come off as easy, and it's a lot cheaper than waterproof labels. Those get really expensive. I usually go over on the weight a bit. I just try not to go under ever. Always got to be exactly 6 ounces, so I always make it 6.1 or 6.2. Alright, I'm going to stop there. Shut this off. I started out using paper towels, but that's a lot of paper towels that you go through wasting. So now I started using Jones' nice linens here to wipe these rims, and then, you know, you just throw it in the wash, and not so wasteful. Like I said, I don't get a terrible amount of lotion all over the place, unless I'm claiming that I don't get a terrible amount of lotion all over the place. Alright, one more here. I've already sanitized the lids too, so they're ready to go on. I find that these jars work pretty well for shipping. I do like to use those pillow bubble packs to wrap these in, so if they get really kicked around. I did have some jars I shipped out last year that got smashed in transit, so I had to replace those, but I've come to find out that if I wrap them in these bubble pillow packs, they're kind of like pillows, and I put it in the center, wrap it around and tape the ends and such, that I haven't had anybody have damaged ones, so it's like huge airbag around it. Alright. Get these over here. And then get my labels and my pen. These I had made by Vistaprint. So they're nice and professional. Let's see, I have like the ingredients off to the side here. And then it also says, made with love in Amory, Wisconsin. And also our Weaver Soap Company on there too. And the weight is on the side there too as well. So instead of just getting them pre-printed with the name, I just like to handwrite because I change my mind on which lotions I'm going to carry all the time. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8 here. So this is Butt Naked. So I'm going to write these on here. I don't have to worry about the letter smudging or anything because I put that packing tape over the top of it, so it keeps it all nice and neat. And I just thought to myself, what if I make a mistake on a label? That'll never happen, and then there it is. Right? Karma's just coming right back at me today. Alright. 2, 4, 6, 7, one more, 8. Actually, that one looks pretty bad, so I'm just gonna write up another one, but usually I might just make that a sample label. Usually I don't have problems writing on the labels. Now, I don't even want to go ahead and say that I've got this down to a pat, because you know what's going to happen, right? I'm going to say it all goes smoothly and then something's going to become a disaster here. So I'm not going to say that I've got this down after packaging literally thousands of body butters. I don't even know how many of these I've sold. A lot. So they're great for in the winter time. See, I'm a dog groomer, so I have to wash a lot of dogs every day, and then in the winter my hands used to crack and bleed quite a bit until I started using cold processed soap on the dogs that I groom, and their fur turns out beautifully, and my hands, see, no cracks and bleeding. But I also wanted a nice body butter too, something that was thicker, that's not like super grease, and soaks in really well. And I find that this coconut oil, cocoa butter, mango butter, it seems to be the right combination to do just that. Alright, and then now I'm going to go grab my packing tape and show you how I put that over there. So I just take a piece and I put it over the label, put it on there nice and flat. Gives it a nice shine, holds the label in place perfectly, you don't have to worry about it like kind of tearing off or anything, and it keeps it nice and nice and dry too if it's in the shower. So we'll do a couple more here. And then once I get this tape on, then I'll take it out to my soap shop, and I have a band that fits around this, and I will shrink wrap it. So that makes it also nice for shows, not having to worry about the lids popping off and transport, and also just sanitary wise, you know, so somebody knows that the lotion that they bought hasn't been used on somebody else before. So, and it makes it very easy for me to, when I'm digging through a box at a show, to see, oh, that one doesn't have a band on it, so that's my sample. It makes it easy to find my sample in the box too. So this actually goes pretty fast after, like I said, packaging thousands of these before. So that's it for now. And I thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like our other videos. And we're going to have all kinds of different things coming up too. Thank you.